My name is Felix Ejesu. I am the International and Postgraduate Officer at the Students' Union, and definitely my department is International and Postgraduates. That includes PGRs. I have been in this position for 4 months now. Yes, the PGR Lounge is a space that is designed for our PGRs, specifically for our PGRs. So the union designed that space to ensure that the PGRs have that that sense of belonging to the union. They have the space where they can integrate, can interact, can connect with one another, create that sense of society. That's why this PGR Lounge was designed and developed by the union. So there are quite many activities that take place in that lounge. Yeah, it's in its infancy stages, but there are quite many activities that are already taking place in that lounge. For instance, I see PGRs organizing their study meetings there. You find a group of 5, group of 10 sitting there, sharing ideas, digesting issues and in that specific areas of studies. We also have meetings taking place there, casual meetings, social meetings taking place there. And then we also have PGRs that are independently come there and read, and read in a more chilled, relaxed environment, not a library setting, not a academic class kind of setting, but as a casual, open space where you can read your stories or you read your text or something to refresh your mind. Yes. I also see a lot of PGRs come in there to network, to meet 1 or 2 friends, greet them, chat, tell stories, and they find that quite very relaxing, actually. Then I also see PGRs organizing workshops there. Yeah, there are spaces, large spaces where you can have workshops run, yes, in the same space. And it's well built for that purposes as well. Silent reading, noise reading or noise interaction also happens in there. And there's also a particular spot where you can do your own video calls or you do Zoom meetings. It's also like designed for that purpose, yes. Yeah, the design of the PGR Lounge was heavily informed by, I think, perspective from the students, because that's what they wanted. The video call section, the silent reading section. They also have the open reading section. And then there's the office space where you can consult the officers there in case you need anything for your support. And then there's also a feedback space where you can provide feedback to the union or actually to the university, because that's a much more a safe space, actually, I could call it. So it's a very safe space where you can give your opinions, ideas about the university, about the union, about whatever you think is important in your life at that particular time. So there's that space as well. The color systems are quite calm, cool, representative of all kinds of people and categories of people. We have PGRs who are special needs group, like those with neurodivergent groups. Sometimes they don't need a lot. They don't need noise. They don't need shouting colors and so forth. So that space provides exactly that. That it provides for that kind of safe space too for everybody. Well, the current challenges on providing a sense of belonging for PGRs in the university, this is a big area, a big challenge area, but I think we are on good steps progressing forward, because it's an item that we should face it both at the union but also at the university side. Key issues to put forward is the relationship between the PGRs and the supervisors, and then and then the school the school itself, the university itself, providing answers, to the challenges that PGAs face. For instance, the PGAs wants to see that they are taken as part and parcel of the university. Their views are respected, their views are addressed or responded to. For instance, we're talking about if the challenges around contracts, the challenges around pay, the challenges around training to professional accreditation level. Those, if addressed, become taken as a contribution towards the sense of belonging. Social spaces, networking spaces, professional exposure, all that, activities that are leisure-based or casual activities, all taken up as part and parcel of belonging to a society. So if challenges are respected, challenges are addressed, then people definitely know that they are belonging in this particular society, and they're happy about that. So these challenges can be addressed in several ways. Have a shift in how we think about training PGAs was years in 50s and 60s to the current dimension. Current world requires kind of a mutualistic approach in addressing the needs of students, the needs of PGAs and every other student. Mutualistic approach. Everyone benefits from one another. The academic benefits from the PGA's contribution to education. The PGAs contribute to academics growth in terms of profession. There is both way contribution to one another. It's a mutualistic way of dealing with experience in the university and hence belonging in the university. So that's one of the points that I can put forward as a way or means to address some of these challenges. Get people on the table, discuss the challenges, put them forth, share how this can be addressed, and listen to that. And everyone moves on with current ways of life, because that's most important. And we should be open. We should have accepted that change is for the good, and thinking outside the box is part and parcel of development, is part and parcel of pursuing a better future that fits the context and time at that particular moment. So, as I mentioned earlier, the challenges that are particularly affecting us in making sure that we all belong include ensuring that PGAs network, they are connected, their contribution to the education is respected, and they are in the sense that their contracts are long enough. Their contracts indicate training that is much more accepted nationally and internationally, that can lead to accreditation, that services are paid for and not utilized free of charge or ignored. Those are quite important challenges that need to be addressed. Of course, networking opportunities, both inside the schools and in the union. Now the union has set up one example, which is good networking opportunity. It's going to put up some moments coffee there, just like the undergrads do. They're going to put up a coffee up there in the PGA lounge so that people can interact as they stimulate conversation and network. Everything is possible so long as we are positive about change. Listen to the challenges that people put forth and act on them. And that is simply what can change the whole narrative of student experience and belonging in the university. And we have a good name, a good university, and a good product out of the university. Yeah, thanks.